Morning students, today I am going to start the some more different type of numerical of chapter friction. Okay, so let now start the first problem. A body slides down an incline of an angle 30 degree. Suppose this is an inclined plane and this plane makes an angle 30 with horizontal. A body slides down over the surface. Suppose this is the body. We slide down. So as we know that the weight of this body always act vertical direction and normal reaction always perpendicular to the surface on extending this line in backward direction. This angle also equal to 30 degree. So on resolving the weight into two components, the horizontal component along the direction from which it makes an angle theta. So this line indicates the horizontal component of weight and vertical component along the inclined plane in downward direction. Okay. So as the body moves down, then frictional force acts between two surfaces in upward direction. Means when the body slides down, then acceleration produced, whose value is given A equal to G by 4. It means difference of these two forces produces an acceleration of G by 4. So effective force is equal to mg sin theta minus f, and effective force is equal to ma mg sin theta. So theta equal to 30 degree minus and f equal to mu r. Here mu is the coefficient of kinetic friction and r balances the horizontal component of it. So r equal to mg cos 30. Right. Now substitute the value. So ma equal mg value of sin 30 1 by 2 minus mu value of r mg cos 30. So m taking common in a bracket, g by 2 value of g is 9.8 by 2 minus value of mu, we have to calculate the value of mu, and again value of g is 9.8 and value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Okay, now this m to m cancel. So substitute the value of g, substitute the value of a, so its value is g by 4 is equal to. Now this 9 point is taking common, by 2 again common, here 1 minus mu root 3. Okay, again put the value of g 9.8 by 4 equal to 9.8 by 2 1 minus mu root 3. Okay, it's 9.8 cancel and 2 to the 4. It means 1 by 2 equal to 1 minus mu into 1.732. So move this term to the left side. So mu into 1.732 equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 means 1 by 2. So mu equal to 1 upon 2 into 1.732. So 1 upon 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, 2 7 the 14, 1, 2 1 the 2 1, 3. Now 1000 divided by 3464. 0.2. 2 4 the 8, 2 6 the 12 1, 2 4 the 8 1 9, or 2 3 the 6. Okay, so 2 9 2 7 9 0 9 3, again 0 and 8 times. So 8 4 the 32, 3, 8 6 the 48, 350 1 5, 8 4 the 32, 5 37, 3, 8 3 the 24, 3, 27, 8 0 0 3, then again 0 8. So final answer mu equal to 0.288. So coefficient of friction is 0.288. Now note the next problem. Calculate the power of an engine which can just pull a train of mass 5000 quintal. Means M equal 5000 quintal. Up an incline, means train is going up of an inclined plane. Incline of 1 in 50. This is very important to see here. Pay your attention. What is 1 in 50? Means when a train covers 50 meter on inclined plane, then its vertical height from the horizontal is 1. It means it is the value of sin theta. You keep in mind that when you see like this form, then it will be a value of sin theta. So sin theta equal to 1 upon 50. Okay. At the rate means v equal to 54 kilometer per hour. So first we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second by multiplying 5 upon 18. So 18 3 the 54 means 15 meter per second. And the resistance due to friction means frictional force is given 0.8 Newton per quintal. It means 0.8, and total mass of train is 5000. To 1 quintal force of friction is 0.8. So in so multiplied by 5000. Okay. So 8 5 the 40, and then 20. So in 1 quintal the force of friction is 0.8 Newton, but in 5000 quintal the force of friction will be 4000 Newton. Okay. Now see in figure. Suppose this is inclined plane and it makes an angle theta. When train covers this distance, suppose this distance is 50 meter, then its vertical height will be 1 meter. So we can say that here the value of sin theta is given 1 by 50. Okay, so sin theta equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, so its value is 1 upon 50. Right? We have to calculate the power of an engine, means P equal to question mark. So as the train moves up the inclined plane, then understand the figure. Suppose this one is the train and weight of this train acting vertically downward, and reaction of this train act perpendicular to the surface, and train is moving upward. It means applied force acting upward and frictional force acting downward. So on extending this line, this angle also equal to theta. So on resolving the weight, horizontal component always be in that direction from which it makes an angle theta. So this line along horizontal component mg cos theta, and vertical component is along the surface in downward direction, that is mg sin theta. To mean train would apply the force mg sin theta plus f. Okay, applied force is equal to mg sin theta plus f. Okay, and w is equal to force into displacement mg sin theta plus f, and this is the displacement. So dividing both sides by t, this w upon t equal to mg sin theta plus f into s upon t. This s upon t means displacement upon time is equal to velocity. So here p equal to mg sin theta plus f into v. Okay. Now substitute the value of this. Now substituting the value, P equal to 5 into 10 is to power 5 into value of G 9.8 and value of sin theta 1 upon 50 minus value of frictional force, 5 into 10 to power 5 into 9 plus value of F is 4000 into velocity of V is 15. Okay, so 5 times are 50 means P equal to 9.8 into 10 is to power 4 plus 4000 into 15. So P equal to 981,230 plus 4000 into 15. So 30 4 8 12 1 3 102 15 equal to 15 to the 33 15 1 the 15 but or we can write 1530 kilowatt because 1000 watt is equal to 1 kilowatt. So the final answer. Next problem, a block of mass 50 gram when placed over an inclined plane making an angle of 15 degree with the horizontal slide down the inclined plane without acceleration means body placed at an angle which is less than angle of repose. It means this is the inclined plane which makes an angle 15 degree. Okay, and body is placed on the surface. The weight of this body always act downward, reaction perpendicular to the surface in upward, on extending this line in backward direction. So this angle also equal to 15 degree. So on resolving the weight into two components, the horizontal component always be in a direction from which it makes an angle theta, and vertical component mg sin theta along an inclined plane in downward direction. Okay, so as the body tends to move in downward, then frictional force set up between its two surfaces. So in that condition, this frictional force balances the vertical component of weight. Okay, and value of R is equal to mg cos 15 degree. Okay, so from this figure first we calculate coefficient of friction. So in this condition body is not sliding down, so coefficient of static friction is equal to angle of repose means tan theta. So here theta is 15 degree, so mu is equal to tan 15 degree. Okay, when we see the value of tan 15 in a table which are given in the back side of the book 2679. Okay, after that increase the angle of inclined plane. Suppose now this angle become 30 degree. After that body is moving downward. Okay, and horizontal component in this direction cos 30, vertical component mg sin 30, and frictional force set up in upward direction. Okay, and normal reaction is perpendicular to the surface. So from second figure R equal to mg cos 30. Okay, now in this condition body slide down because this angle is greater than angle of repose, and difference of these two forces will produce the acceleration in a body. So we can write here effective force is equal to mg sin 30 minus frictional force. Okay, this effective force is equal to ma equal to mg, value of sin 30 1 by 2 minus, and the value of this force F equal to mu into r, and the value of r is mg cos 30. Ma equal mg by 2 minus mu, value of r is mg cos 30. Okay, so mg is taking common, 1 by 2 minus value of mu is 0.2679 into value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Okay, now this m to m cancel, to a equal to value of j is 9.8, this 1 upon 2 is taking common, 1 minus 0.2679 into value of root 3 1.732. Okay, now a equal to cancel 4.9, 1 minus, so we have to multiply these two numbers, 0.2679 and 1.732. 2 9 the 18, 1, 2 7 the 14, 1 15, 1, 2 6 the 12, 1 13, 1, 2 2 the 4, 1 5, then 3 9 the 27, 2, 3 7 the 21, 2 23, 2, 3 6 the 18 to 22, 3 to the 6 to 8. Okay, then 7 9 the 63, 6 7 7 the 49 or 6 55, 7 6 the 42, 5 47, 4 7 to the 14 or 4 18. Okay, then 9 7 6 and 2, 8 7 5 12, 1 9 1 10, 1 11 22, 10 17 24, 2 10 16, 1 3 1 4 point 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so 0.464. Okay, so a equal to 4.9 into 6 9 minus 6 3 5 0. Okay, then multiply 9 6 are 54, 5 9 3 are 27 or 5 32 3, 9 5 are 45 3 48, 4 6 are 24 2, 4 3 are 12 or 2 14 1, 4 5 are 21 21 21, 4 6 12 2. So acceleration is 2.63 meter per second. So let us now note the another important problem. Minimum force required to start pushing a body up a rough inclined plane is F1, while minimum force needed to prevent it from sliding down is F2. If the inclined plane makes an angle theta with horizontal such that then theta equal twice mu, then find the ratio of F1 upon F2. So let us now try to understand this problem through this figure. In this figure, a body placed over this inclined plane, and this plane makes an angle theta with horizontal. So as we know that the weight of this body always acts vertical downward, mg, and reaction always perpendicular to the surface r. On extending backward this line, and this angle also equal to theta. So on resolving the weight into two components, one component that is mg cos theta, horizontal component, along a line from which it makes an angle theta, and vertical component along the inclined plane in downward direction. Okay, so when we pull the body in upward, then a frictional force set up along the direction of inclined plane, that is in downward direction. So minimum force is equal to sum of these two forces, means F equal to mg sin theta plus F, but F equal to mu into R, and value of R balances the mg cos theta, so mu mg cos theta. So applied force is equal to mg sin theta plus mu mg cos theta, right? So this force is denoted by F1 in a question. Now in this figure, body placed on inclined plane and body slide down. It means this angle theta is greater than the value of reaction of repose. So to prevent sliding down, we have to apply force in upward direction. Okay, and the minimum force required to prevent sliding down, F equal to mg sin theta minus F, but value of frictional force is mu R, and R balances the horizontal component of it, so mu mg cos theta. Okay, and this force is given by F2, so F2 equal to mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta. F1 upon F2 equal to mg sin theta plus mu mg cos theta upon mg sin theta minus mu mg cos theta. Okay, so F1 upon F2 is equal to mg cos theta, taking common from numerator we get tan theta plus mu. Okay, now in denominator again take the common mg cos theta, and here tan theta minus mu. Okay, but in a question it is given that tan theta equal to mu, so F1 upon F2 is equal to 2 mu plus mu upon 2 mu minus mu. So F1 upon F2 equal to 3 mu upon mu. Cancel, 3:1.